Welcome everybody. In this video we're going to be building a workbench, unboxing a 3D printer, getting it all set up for you guys. I have the workbench being time-lapse, so stick around and we'll actually get to the unboxing after that. I just needed something secure and it won't jiggle around while it's doing its thing. So I got my old computer set up for this, so not recording this video, but it'll be set up for the printer. So we'll get that all set up. We'll have the computer on there, the new printer, and some tools in our light there so you guys can see what's going on. A lot of the video is going to be recorded on an action cam, and action cam did have a microphone, so hopefully you guys will be able to hear me all right. It's a little different than this condenser mic, but I think the quality's okay on that. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright everybody. So hopefully the recording's okay. I'm using a action cam to kind of record this unboxing since I'm going to be moving around a lot and it takes up a lot of space. As you see earlier, I had to build a new table, a workbench for this. That's the old computer. That's my other setup there. So, and I'm using the microphone for the GoPro as well, so hopefully I'm loud enough. I wasn't able to plug it in the computer and see. I kind of just checked it on the GoPro itself. It has a little speaker. So it was kind of quiet. So let's get into this. This is going to be a 3D printer. This is the XY-2 Pro. So let's go ahead and get it. Jump right in. I hope lighting's okay. I hope you guys are able to see alright. I'm wearing this thing on my frickin' beanie. Alright. So here we go. Here's the instruction manual. 3 steps to finish. So this is like a newer model. I mean, it's still like the XY-2 Pro. But I guess they changed a couple things over the years. It might be just a different rev number for some of the parts. But same basic principle here. Alright. So unbox. They send you a spool of white PLA. Filament here. We'll set that aside. Power cable. Get you a little scraper. I believe this is your real mount. Here's your cable for the computer, or either computer or the little tablet touchpad thing that comes with. Okay, you get a flash drive. I think they might have some preloaded programs on this. And it looks like it has a SD card sticking out the back of this. Bunch of goodies in here. We got screwdrivers, alligator clips, zip ties, bolts, a little wrench, buttons and switches. Yeah, all kinds of different stuff in there. We'll have to go through that. Okay, and now we are into the actual printer here. So it's just layer by layer. Take off foam. Set that down. Scoot that over there. So we get some room. Okay, here's the base and the printing head. I think what we're going to do is kind of just cut this box off of this. Alright. Set that over there. I am trying to record in 4K as well. I have no clue how it's going to turn out, but I guess we'll see. Alright, now this feels kind of like one big foam piece. I guess we got to try to remove the head first. Some foam there. Okay, yep, I think this piece comes out. Kind of separate. Knock you off. This is actually quite hefty, this piece here. We'll set that on this. For now, get the rest of the stuff out of the way. Okay, here's your printing surface here, and you just bend it and break it off, the pieces you do. We'll also set that down here as well. Okay, you get, I think this is like an in-between layer, and that's the actual plate. Set that down. Okay. Move some of the foam. And it's the whole base right here. Let's see, I'm trying to look for an easy way to kind of get this out of here. They packaged the thing actually really well. I think cut a corner off. This foam's super easy to cut. Try not to cut the actual aluminum there. It is made out of aluminum, I believe, all the parts on this. Aha, there we go. Okay, so should be able to pick this up out of here. Alright. That's out. I'll just go ahead and set this down right here gently. This is our foam. Toss that way over there. Get all this out of the way so we can start assembling this and get it ready. Alright. So this is our base right here. Also, this is pretty heavy. Okay, we got a cable here. I believe this probably connects to the other piece there. Trying to look underneath it. See what all we got. What is this part here? Trying to see what you guys can see at the same time. Let me tilt this up here. Okay. So I believe that's our little monitor. I guess we got to take that off. And mount it somewhere else. Now, before we start messing with too much stuff, we're probably going to go ahead and go into instructions. Now, I do have CNC experience running lasers, so I'll know some of this after we get it set up. I know that it's going to be a little different because you're working 3D and not 2D. Laser just cuts 2D. So I'll have an extra axis to work with here. Okay. Let's get everything out of its packages, ready to go. Except those things. Those will probably be all for later. Set you there. Filament, we're far away from that. Don't need that either. Okay. So let's check out these instructions here. Okay. Alright. Parameters. Power supply, your software. So the nice thing it is in G code, which is really cool because the laser I ran used G code as well. Okay, so we get the upper bracket, which we got, the base, which is here, the filament bracket. We do have that manual. I did see the 4 bolts there. Tools, they call it shovel. Stickers, reader with SD card, yes. Filament, we got those. Quick connection M6, I did see that down in there. Also saw a different piece as well that is not listed on here. Okay, this is our details page, installation page. Okay. So this is how we're going to get everything set up. And it looks like that was the screen they packaged down there. But we will remove that and remount it somewhere else. So they just had it mounted down there for packaging reasons. Alright. I'll spin this around so we can get to here. Looks like it's an Allen. We'll just go ahead and use the tools provided. A very small flathead, Phillips head, and our Allen's, the wrench, switch, which we might need that, so I'll pull that out now, and these bolts. I said 4, but I got 5, so they're nice enough to throw me in an extra one. Okay, so first thing it wants us to do is loosen the screws with the socket wrench and remove the touch screen from the beam, remove the screws and nuts. Okay, it looks, I don't know what it's talking about with the wrench. I'm guessing maybe the screws back, the nuts back here, but if it just wants the screws gone, those are Allen's. Well, I guess it could mean Allen wrench. Usually they'll call it with a socket wrench. Yeah. No, these aren't socket wrenches. Okay, so it's this one here. Use the short side to loosen and the long side to get them out quicker. Okay, they're longer than I thought. Set that aside. Let's get this one out. Oh, there it goes. It just dropped. Okay. I wonder if this was supposed to stay in the track. I'm not sure. I don't want to leave the other one in the track if it's not supposed to be in there, though. Alright, so there's our screen. Got that out. Let's pull this out for now. I'm not sure if that's supposed to even be in there. Alright. Remove the screws and the nuts. Alright. So yeah, it looks like we're supposed to take them out. Pass the remove screws through the touch acrene typo bracket and carry the ship nut. Lock the ship nut with socket wrench and fix the touchscreen in front of the beam profile on the base. Right. The controller must be locked on the front beam, otherwise it will collide with the hot bed. Well, the front beam. Well, not really seeing a actual placement for it. Let's try looking here a little better. Maybe a different picture will help us. Okay, so we get this picture here. This is underneath. So let's orient it this way to kind of match what picture looks like ish. Well, alright, we'll just pick it up and try not to break nothing. Okay, so it goes right here at this top corner, facing this way, and they have the cable ran around the outside as well, so they want us to drop it down and go up. Alright, instructions are not very clear. You kind of gotta think, look at some pictures and kind of guess. So they have it mounting like this. Yeah, okay. And it wants us to use these again. Alright. Which is all fine and dandy. Let's get these set up. Now, the picture just shows them being connected, and you just pop them in. And I guess you can just tighten them down after you get it in the track. We will see if that's going to work. Alright, I'm going to take this rubber band off. This thing is killing me here. Alright, that works too. Alright, okay, they sit down in there. Get our Allen, tighten these down. There we go. And the last one. Okay. Go to the short side here, get some leverage, make sure they're nice and snug. Don't want to over tighten these and strip them out. There we go. Solid to me. Alright. So this would be the front right here. That's how it'll sit. Okay. So we got number 1 done. Number 2, take the upper bracket and match the 4 holes to the 4 holes of the base. Use 4 M550 screws to lock the upper bracket to the base. Okay, so there's holes here. These 2 holes here and here. Let's see. I'm going to try to zoom in there. There's 2. So let's go get the upper bracket. Alright, here's our bracket. And we're sitting this way. Yes. Right. Heads in front, heads in front. Okay. So we do like that. Alright. This has to move up. Can we just give it a little nudge by hand? No, it don't look like that. It's on an auger. That's why it moves up and down. Well, it's like right on the base. Can I lower the base any? Yes, it looks like I can. Alright, I'm going to set this back down. Let's lower that base. Get this going here. Alright, righty tighty on the base. I'll lower this all the way down if we can. These are also our levelers as well. Get this thing nice and level. I tried to make the desk as level as I could too. I got the table itself pretty close. Then we'll level that manually with a regular level. And get that as close as we can. And then I know it has like an auto feature we can set up. Okay. Alright, we're still freaking touching the thing. I don't know. Is there like a... Oh, okay, we can just manually turn this a little bit here. So let's just move this up. Now set it down. Okay, now we're setting good. Okay. Match 4 holes and use the screws. Alright, so we're going to have to somehow put these screws in from underneath this thing. Keep the head there without falling over. So it might actually be better to set this back here. Oh, that's actually pretty stable. Run these screws up from underneath beforehand. Well, maybe. They don't really stay. Come on. Where are you at? There you are. There you go. Okay. Those 2 are there. Let's get these 2 in. There's that one. And this one. Alright. So they're in. They're just sitting down there, but they're there. Now we should be able to set this on here. And feed these up through. Okay. Alright, give me a sec here. I guess we're going to have to do this a different way. It's probably not going to be that fun to do. everything's going to want to move. It's almost like you need 2 people to set this thing up here. Alright, so let's move this on its side. Like on this side here. That way it sits flat. Get those nuts back. Oh man, you can't really set this on its side too well, but maybe we can get at least one side here like this at an angle. Okay. Shove that in the hole. And right there's our thread. We just need to get it started. Okay. Got that one started. Let's get the next one. Slide it up through there. See. Did we get it? I think. Well, kind of hard to tell. Oh, yep. Alright, we got it. It's just setting funny. Okay. Those are those. They're also Allens. And this is the right key for them. So, tighten these dudes up a little bit more. Not completely snug, but enough to kind of hold it. Kind of straighten this dude out some. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting better. Better spots. That still has a long ways to go. They sit up on, inside the frame. Okay. Alright. Oh, man. Alright. She's a little heavy. Okay. Now this one, we're just going to go up from underneath. Slide it over to the edge. And just rest her like that. And slide these up through. That's right. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can kind of see it. It's like it needs to come this way just a pinch. Come on. It's like right. Okay. Does it need to stretch this way, or does it need to go back in? Because there's no... Okay, so kind of see it. Let's try the inside hole here and actually see if we can get this one to grab. No. Can't get this one to grab either. Alright. I mean, I guess it looks a little bit off, but it's not really that bad. I think this is supposed to be connected, but we'll worry about all the connections here in a little while. Oh man, okay, let's loosen these other ones up. Some on this side. Try to give ourselves a little more play. Okay. Let's give it a few turns. Okay. Spin her around again. Make sure this is right. No, it's not the right key. This one. Yep, right key. There. Alright. Now let's see for a little better now. Alright. And come out. Oh man. I got everything set correctly. And Jesus. It seems like it's a heck of a stretch for some reason. Like an eighth of an inch. Eighth inch. Needs to come my way about an eighth inch. That's what it looks like. I just can't seem to do anything about that. I mean, it's close, but okay. What is going on? Why does all this goopy crap all over everything too? It's like electrical grease or something. Let's move the head up some more, and maybe that'll give some little more stretch on the bottom here. Oh man, okay. Let's see if that gives us a little more play. Alright. Where's the hole? There you are. Oh, come on. What, now you don't want to go in there at all? There it goes. Oh, come on. Did I get it? No? Seriously? Oh, my goodness. I will get this damn thing. Oh, I think I got it. Where's the key? Oh, yep, there we go, finally. Woo! Yeah, you had to move the head up some so you get enough stretch. So you can freaking stretch that thing over to the hole. Woo! Alright, let's get the other one in there. This one should hopefully just grab the threads and go. Yeah, okay. Alright. Now we can go ahead and tighten both sides down. Oh man. Still a pain to turn unless you pull towards you a bit. Oh shit. Okay. Spin her around and grab the other side. Okay. Whew. Man, putting this thing together is kind of a workout. Let's tighten this down. And I still gotta go back to the other side and give them their final little tighten down here. I just kind of want to get it as even as I can. Oh, come on. What's going on in there? There it is. Nope. There you go. And there you go. Alright. Now flip it around again one last time. We should be set. I'm sitting on some cabling there. There we go. Whew. Alright. That's torqued down. And the last one, which was still pretty loose. There it is. That's tight down. Alright. Okay. The head is now connected to the base. Alright. What's next? The filament bracket. That part there. Take out the bracket, lock the ship nut or the hexagon wrench, and fix the bracket on upper beam. Okay. So this is showing the face. And this is facing so away from us at an angle at the top. I wish there was a better picture somewhere though. Do we have any better pictures? Better picture. Not a better picture. What about the front? No. Okay. Guess we're just gonna have to guess on that one. Done. I guess it goes in the back side. It's hard to tell. I mean, everything's the same goddamn color. Well, can it go? Yeah, I guess it can go on the back side here. Like that. On the back. Because it shouldn't be in the way this way. I mean, I guess. It wants us to loosen them with this. Alright. Here we go, loosened it. Alright, now we just slap this on the back. There we go. Okay. I mean, it looks like the picture to me. So let's find their trusty Allen wrench here. The right size would be nice. There we are. And get this one tightened down. Okay. Alright. That's done. Wiring. Switchboard. And the switch line. It's going to be this dude here. Oh man, they bent that one up pretty good right there. Surprised this didn't come with like a, oh, I don't know what you'd really call them, but they're kind of like a plastic coiling cable cover. We had those for all the CNC lasers and stuff we used to operate. It was this nice big like shielding that can bend and move as the head went up and down. That would have been nice if they added that to it. I guess it really don't need it. You're not shooting sparks with this, but it's kind of nice just to keep your wire in line and not get kinked. Alright, so Z motor line, switch line. I'm guessing it just wants us to throw these in. Move the buckle and put it in the back notch side. The quasi adapter, plate on the right side of the adapter and insert it firmly until the buckle bounces back. Yeah, put the thing in the hole. Alright. Yeah, it's just saying that a little notch on one side. Just put it in the notch in here. So it sits like this. Well, move them out of the way. And line your dude up here. There we are. Click. Clicks right into place. Z motor. That was down here. And it goes with the side. You can see the little metal pins, and that goes on the bottom. Alright. Am I right? Or was I wrong? No, I was right. There we go. And let's push that in all the way. I'm surprised that one didn't have a little clip too. Okay. Whew. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Board switch. Switch. I think, okay, yeah, the on-off switch is on the back. That's where your power connector goes into as well. Alright. Alright, structure debug. If the machine structure is loose during transportation, it can be solved by adjusting the eccentric nut. I have an eccentric nut too, as shown in the figure below. Turn the nut with a wrench to adjust the tightness of the pulley. The pulley should not be adjusted too tight to avoid smooth operations. Okay. This would be the belt here, I'm guessing. Or is it talking about the pulley on the main arm here? Okay, this here. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's too tight or not. I mean, I could just twist the auger by hand and it goes up and down. So, I don't know. Left slicer, right slicer, and the print head itself. I mean, Well, I mean, it seems like it's okay. Where is the... So there's one there, and the one on the bottom. Gotcha. I think we might have lost you guys. Oh no, I'm still recording. Alright. I'm just kind of, camera moved a little bit on my head here. Alright. I don't know how long this battery's going to last on this camera, so hopefully that phone over there tells me when it dies. That'll be nice. Okay. Here's the sensor on this side. Can't put it on that side. That sucks. Alright. So, let's see what happens if we get a little nudge in the tighter directions here. Let's see. Alright. I'm not exactly sure how tight they want this. I mean, it is kind of wobbly. So they want me to tighten it until I don't wobble, I guess. I can try that. Okay, wobble's gone for the most part. Still moves. Get another little... Okay, that's a little tight, I think. So... Alright, I got rid of the wobble, and it still moves pretty freely. We don't have much wobble there. Yeah. But, I mean, the auger turns okay. I don't see nothing binding. Alright, here's our belt. This is what moves this around. And... yeah, it don't feel loose. Belt feels okay. And the belt for the bottom, it seems okay to me too. There's a couple adjusters down there as well. I see. This looks like it might be a small adjustment back. Might be a small adjustment for the bottom one too. Bottom belt. Might be able to do something with them. I think it would be alright. Yeah. Heat bed. Let's see. Full range. Okay, we're back. Camera died. Threw a new battery in it. So I think we're all set now. We left off. We're still in the same spot. With the heat bed here at the bottom. Which, I mean, seems okay to me. I'm just going to leave that as is. You can tighten the screws directly before debugging. Make sure the machine structure is in stable, smooth state. You can slide the print head and platform module by hand to ensure smooth and stable sliding before leveling printing. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and go through, make sure everything's tight on this here. Just make sure everything's snug. Make sure they didn't have nothing loose. These seem okay. Okay. This big guy here on the bottom. Good. Plate screws. Good. Yep. That one was a little bit loose, so we got that. These are just a touch loose, not too bad. Check the other side here, across the way. Yep, just a touch loose. Different size Allen. That's a home switch right there. Not that one. Oh, is it? No, it's a size bigger U over here in the corner. Yep. Yep, alright. These guys here, this is for your belt. Yeah, okay. Those are all good. Let's see. Oh, Phillips head. Just a touch. Make sure everything's connected here. All our plug switches. There's another home switch. It clicks. Alright. Well, that seems alright. I'm taking this off. Looks like crap. Okay. Alright. So I think we're okay there. Alright, so operation and print. Manual leveling right here is where we'll start. Okay, that's all just kind of a little diagram here. Alright. So, click the 4 points of ABCD. See the picture. The print head will move to the corresponding position and then adjust the leveling nut M to ensure the space between the nozzle and the platform is a piece of A4 paper. A4 paper. Do I even have A4 paper? What? Does it mean like this? This? I just shove that there. I mean, I got regular pieces of paper. Like, you know, white paper. After adjusting the 4 points in turn, it needs to be verified again. If the interval is appropriate, the leveling is completed. Then they have auto leveling. Click the leveling function in the figure to automatically pop up the interface. Select automatic leveling. Jumped out the figure 1. Auto levels. Load and unload filaments. Okay, so let's try the manual leveling. We'll try that first. So let's get everything plugged in here. So what is this cable? I don't know what this cable do. Is there a port? Oh, there's a port in the back. Okay, cool. So you just plug this right into your computer. A little short to reach my computer. I'll try to get it a little bit closer here. Let me move everything on the other side. I'm a little far from the power outlet anyways. I need to get a little bit closer that way. Right there. Close as I need it to get. Alright, make sure the feet aren't touching nothing. Alright. Okay, power cable. Crunchy. Swivel this thing down. Our back here. And other way. Yep. Alright. It's in there. Okay, switches off. Now dropping shit. Plugging shit in the back. Here we go. Get in there. Oh, whew. Okay. Let's do Hickey. Don't know if it'll reach. Be nice if it did. No, it's not gonna reach, not even close. You gotta have to have these suckers real close to each other. Okay, well, there's an idea. Alright, so hit power on. Alright, powering on. Sings to ya. Okay, here we are. Alright, so we got System, Tool, and Print. So, alright. See, level. Okay, so Tool. We'll do level. And we'll do hand. Please adjust the thumb screw under the platform. Alright, so let's go to here. Okay, so it's homing. It's gonna home the platform. Yep, it's kind of like how the lasers work. Very slow descent. Okay, so it's going to check one side and then just tell you to do all of them the same height. Alright. So, I hope I stay recording in the background here. So I need to search up A4 paper. Alright, we're back. I got it straightened out somewhat. I think I got it figured out here. I had to look up A4 paper. I guess it's just regular paper, I guess. So, I got my sheet of paper here. And I've been using the little adjuster knobs on the bottom here. These little, well, let's see if I can... Yeah, those. So, I'm sitting down here. I got my piece of paper. I tell it to go to a spot. Spin these knobs. And get just this piece of paper to fit. So, that's where I'm at. You know, the light kicked on. But they feel like super loose. Like they're about to fall out. Some of these, like right out the bottom of the nut, like that's already, you know, I mean the paper fits, but it could probably go a little tighter. So I don't know, maybe I should tighten these all the way down, home it again, and then try again. And then maybe that'll work a little better. I mean, this is saying so a piece of paper fits through. I'm getting the light to pop on every once in a while. So I'm going to tighten these down, I think, a good chunk. Rehome the machine, and then restart this leveling process again. So I got a little more knob to play with over here. Because these are like almost all the way out. Let's tighten this one too. Yep. Okay. Oh. A little dirty. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit back. We'll go to manual. And then, if you guys can see, hit home. And it's going to home this all out for us. There we go. Home. Okay. Now, let's raise the head. So to raise the head, that's your Z-axis. You can adjust your movement, and you can. So like right now, I got it on 10 millimeters, so I can get this head up out of the way. You can see it moving. Just 10 millimeters at a time. Okay. And then Y is your tray this way. X is going to be your head. No, God, I just hit home again. So that was one issue too, is this dang touchscreen's so small. You accidentally hit home when you're trying to move the heat plate over towards you. And you gotta let it do its whole heat, homing cycle. And then move the head up out of the way again. And then move the table towards you without accidentally hitting home. Alright. So. Okay. So here we are. It's lower now, so hopefully it's a little easier to adjust. So, over here in the menu, I'll go ahead and hit, drag my phone a little bit closer to me so you guys can see. So I can see if you can see. So, hit back. And then right here, the little anchor, that's your level. In the center, it says hand. And then the left is auto, and then you get cancel on the right. So we'll go ahead and do hand, which is manual. So these X's tell you where they go, so I'm going to hit the front right closest to me, this corner. It's going to go down and just sense where the paper's at for now. And then stop there. Okay. So now let's try the whole paper thing. Like it said. There's a sheet of paper into there. There's our little brass head, you can see. And we'll just spin our knob here until it touches the paper. I still don't know if this is correct or not, but it's what the thing said. Alright, I think right there is pretty good. I mean, I could feel it slightly drag on the paper. So we'll go this side now. Boop. Okay, slide our paper into the back here. And spin our knob. Alright, that's a little too tight. Right there. I barely feel it drag. I think that's good. Okay. Let's go back left. Piece of paper. And go until this is level. And then we'll try the auto leveling thing right after this, and then maybe then we'll be all set. And this is maxed out. Has no more to give. Okay, so I don't know why that is so off. I mean, really? Is it? I don't like how this has some play. It has some play up and down right here. I wish it didn't. Okay, let's go to the right. And I tightened that down a bunch too. I can't believe it did that. This looks like it has a lot to go too. Alright, well, here we go. Okay, let's go to the middle. And the middle touched. But I think that's, well, I don't know. So, let's see. Is there a way we can get this sheet to lay any flatter? Like if I could stretch it or something, that'd be nice. You know? Just kind of help it lay somewhat flatter. Okay. So is this the part where I'm supposed to be able to get a piece of paper underneath? Well, it don't quite go. Nope. I mean, yeah. Not quite. Almost. We're getting there. Let's go back over here and see what we got. So we're touching. So now we're touching. So we want to go bring this down a bit. Okay. And we can fit paper under there. Let's go back over here, this side. Slightly touching. Bring that down just a pinch. I can barely see a sliver through underneath there. Paper fits, but it drags. Okay, right there. That seems pretty good. Let's go all the way back to the back again. And we touched real hard down there now. Okay. I'll bring that way back. And just slides through. A little bit of drag. Let's go over to the right. And I think we're pretty close. This is what we ended up on last time. Well, no, we need to actually bring this one up just a pinch. Let's see, I need like a different side of my paper here. Alright, just a tiny bit of drag on that. So I think now we should be set. At least we can get it to do an auto level maybe. Perfect. I mean, that looks pretty good. Actually, I can kind of see just a tiny piece of light. Paper fits underneath there. I think we finally did a manual level on this thing. It's good. Now we'll hit auto and see what it does. Oh geez, it hits the clips. Hold on, dude. Hold on. You're hitting clips. Alright, I didn't expect it to go all the way to the very end and like bump clips and stuff. That don't sound good either. Oh my god, these numbers are all over the place. It's greater than 0.8. Adjust the screw and do it again. Well, I mean, it's not. Manual. I'll pick the head up. Something sounded kind of weird back here. Make sure nothing's loose from bumping the clip there. I don't see nothing. A little bit of metal dust. Well, I don't know if they grease this thing or not. If you're supposed to. And I would think so. But there's nothing on it. Alright. Now I don't like that. That bends up. And the clip, it ran right into the clip. It goes all the way to the very edge of this thing. So I guess I'm not gonna use this. Thought it would be kind of neat to like be able to boop your stuff, but it's not gonna sit flat, and it kind of screws everything up. For now, maybe there would be something. I guess when you're running the program, it would be okay, you know. But for leveling purposes, I just think this does not work very well. So I'm just gonna keep this piece on here, this kind of clear looking piece. Go back. Go back to level, and I'm gonna go hand, tell it to go to the middle, and it'll home out. And we'll try it again on this. I won't make you sit through it again. It's gonna be the exact same process. I'm gonna try it with a clear plate. So I'll catch you guys in a sec. Alright guys, since we did do a good level I think last time, I'm just going to do the auto and see how far we are off, because this is actually flat. Ugh, I hate the sound right there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Sounds like I need some lube. Okay, so these are our numbers here, and we're well below the point, 8 that it was talking about. I'm gonna grab this so I can see. Okay, and focus, cunt, and there we are. Okay, so 0.33 is our highest, and that's the very back left. So we'll bring that down just a touch, rerun it, and see where we are. Because other than that, we're pretty dang solid. It's just that back right's just a touch high. I'm just gonna go back here and just give it a fraction of a turn. Go back, level, auto again, and see. I want to try to get this thing as level as we can. And also, while it's sitting there doing that and screaming like a banshee, I'm going to put a drop of 3-in-1 on this auger. Just let that kind of right on through. Okay, you see, numbers are looking a little bit better. We can drop the back just a touch bit more. So, just a touch bit more was done. Pay back, level, auto again. Now, this is actually fine to print with, probably like that, but I want to try to get it pretty dang close. Put that up. I had no clue if it was the auger actually making all that or not. Hey, look at those numbers. That's actually pretty good. Alright. Okay, you can kind of see 0.17. 0.19 on that side. So, I'm pretty happy with that. I think we'll be good with that right there. Alright, that's all set up. We can go back. And it says, then we'll click our Z offset. The print head will move to the middle of the platform. Observe the height of the nozzle and platform. And then click 1, 2, making the space between the nozzle and the platform is a piece of paper thickness, and then click 3, reset to 0, then finish. Okay, so we'll hit Z offset. Alright, so now we're going to set the Z as 0. So we got a piece of paper here. We're moving at 1 millimeter at a time, so let's drop that actually to 0.1 millimeter. And let's see. Okay. I mean, that's probably gonna go down just a pinch. Okay. That is looking good to me. We'll set Z as 0. And hit back. Alright. Yep. We'll go to, 0.1. 3, 0. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so now we can load our filament. And, we'll just go home. We'll go manual and then hit the home button. Alright, so that's saying home right there. Alright. I want to raise the Z head higher here. Alright. Let's look at our book. So, over here, Load and unload filaments. Click Tool, Preheat. 2301, 23,199. Okay. After waiting for temperature up to 180 degrees Celsius, filament go through from the... What? So this is obviously some not very good English. Filament go through from the filament detection, extruder, and feed pipe to the nozzle until the filaments are squeezed, as the following picture shows. Straighten, feed pipe extrusion, filament run out detection, and okay. If the filaments cannot stick to the first layer or the nozzle hits the hotbed crazy when printing, then the distance of the nozzle and the hotbed is not suitable. Then please readjust the Z offset value. Alright, so I guess we'll go back. It wants us to go to preheat. Okay. Let's preheat. Oh, geez, come on. 23. Alright, 1. $23,199. What? Hold on. Okay, that number's just getting bigger. Like, it's just increasingly bigger and bigger and bigger, no matter what you do. Okay, so now it's coming back down. Something's getting hot. Oh, that's alright, so on the left is the temperature that it's at. And this is what you set it to. Okay, I see what they're doing now. Alright, so that's 0. That's set to 200. It's cooling back off. Alright, so, I mean, it's a little weird. It don't explain things very well, I think. Alright, so we got it set to 200. After waiting for temperature up to 180 degrees, filament goes through the filament texture extruder. Okay, so 180 is, I guess, what we can just go for here. We'll bring it back down to like 182. Oh man, you can smell it. Huh. Okay. Alright. So... Okay, this is for software. 3D software. Okay. So, I guess let's go ahead and get our filament. Cut this dude open. Oh, alright. So, filament. Got it. Here's the end. Plasticky. Plasticky. Alright. The end that was like bent into there is kind of looking like this. So I'm just going to cut that off, I think. And we'll just start with a nice fresh straighter piece. Put this on the wheel. It's like a spool of fishing line. Alright. There it is. Okay, I can't do nothing there. Okay. So I shoved it in the hole. After waiting for temperature up to 180 degrees, filament goes through from the filament detector, extruder, and feed pipe to the nozzle until the filament is or squeezed in the following pictures. Okay, I mean, we're hot, so I guess we just go back and try to print. So we'll go back again, we'll go to print. I didn't get the test file. Don't see it anywhere in here at all. Okay. Click print, test file, and start printing. Print. So there's no test file preloaded on here, I guess. Well, shoot. Okay. So that USB thing came with the software. Blah, blah, blah. Well, why didn't I get the test file, though? That's what I want to know. System. Info. Hot. Yeah. Print. Nothing here. Alright. Cool. So I didn't get that. Lucky me. Filament. Am I supposed to be able to shove it like through there? Oh yeah, there we go. It just wasn't fitting through there. Okay, so now is it taking it? I mean, I don't know. Is it? I don't see anything yet. Let me get my flashlight here. Don't see nothing going through. Don't look like it's doing nothing. Huh. I mean, I can't... Oh. Yeah, it didn't make it very far. Alright, well, let's cut off a little bit more here. Maybe it's just not straight enough or something. I don't know how it really wants me to straighten this crap out. I mean, I could... I don't know, I mean, that's all I got right there, I guess. Okay. No, I don't. I don't wanna go through. It's like it kind of tries, but it's... Huh. I mean, it's spinning in there. Do I have to adjust the size? Oh, okay, never mind, I see. You pull this down, then push it in. Now it's dragging it through, okay. Yeah, there we go. Now it's feeding. Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, you can see it too. Come through. Maybe not you guys. Not like this. Okay, where did it go? I'm gonna stop it before we get too close here. So I lost track where it's at. Okay, I think it's right there in the line. So it comes around and down. Huh. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, I think we're gonna stop here for a little bit. I might do an update in a little while. I'm going to check some stuff out and see why I don't have the test file on here. Because if I go to print, I don't get the test file like I should. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I'll try to maybe get everything hooked up on the computer over there. And then maybe come back and see what's going on. And we'll go from there. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I think I got it all set up. So I got the program installed on the PC here, the Tronxy program. That's the part I'm going to try to be printing out. The little fan holder. It's going to be 50% size. And I've got this warming up right now. We are at almost a temp. We're getting real close. So I found out the little orange flash drive there has a micro SD card in it, and you can just put that in the back of this. It is back there. There's a slot for it. You just slap it in and you can go to the program thing, right? And then I go back, it's right here under the prints, and now we can see everything. So we'll go back to tool, and we'll go back to preheat, and showing we are pretty much ready for preheat. So I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna go to manual real quick. And now I'm just gonna raise the head up a couple times here. Okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go to the filament and start extruding this through, basically priming the system here. So that's gonna make its way down through. It should start extruding it out, and then we'll clear that, and then we'll set up the print. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, so at this point of the video, I did not get the fan template to work. I kind of messed up in some spots on that, so it's just a lot of you know, playing around, testing things on your own, and finding your own mistakes, learning from your own mistakes. So the glass, well, it's not really glass, it's like a plastic, slid on me. So halfway through that print for that fan thing, it started printing the layers about like a ½ inch to the side. So I had to scrap that piece. So I ended up figuring out how to get the mat to work. On the back of that black mat that was all bowed up, it's a wax paper. You peel that back and it has an adhesive back, and you put that on the little plastic piece, and you still crimp it down. Just don't put the alligator clips like all the way in, just on the edge, and don't put it at that corner, because then that head's gonna come down and bump it. So kind of like right by like the aluminum channel in the center there for that bed. I have it there and a little bit to the left. If you're facing the machine from the front, a little left. And then the other one can sit on the far corner. And then the two in the back are fine. You can put them all the way in and it shouldn't hit. So, yeah, I learned how to do all that, Matt. And I also changed up to my little dude here instead. So, you're going to be getting footage probably, about 4 a.m. I was doing all this, so yeah, jumped like a couple hours of tinkering around and messing with stuff, and then deleting crappy footage and finally getting some decent footage, and spent all day doing the rest of this guy here. So stay tuned and watch the rest of this. want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any suggestions on what we should print next, any suggestions on different kind of filament, different filament settings, anything you guys think we should do different, it is a 0.4 millimeter nozzle. So, yeah, just go ahead, leave a comment, something you want to see printed. I'll see if I can't get a model made for it, or if maybe we could pull a model from somewhere. So, I know there might be a way to make models with Blender, and I know I can get assets from games into Blender. So that might be pretty cool to mess around with and try to actually make some stuff for some games that we play on the gaming channel. I think that'd be a good way to incorporate kind of both channels together. So yeah, just let me know, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel to see more. It's probably going to be longer videos like this. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I might just do time lapse of all the printing stuff, and that usually don't take too long because we can get a lot of stuff made pretty quick on your end. On my end, it takes all day. But we'll see. With some of these more complicated, bigger parts and stuff like that, they'll take 8+ hours to print out one of them. Even just this dude here, just the head alone, this piece here without the visor, he was like an hour and 20 minutes. Just the bone comes out. The bone was like 16 minutes. That was quick. Inside we have like the little plate of guts. I'm sure you can see that. Some guts in there. That's just like a small disc. That took like 10 minutes to make. That was quick. And all these parts just snap right together. And the legs took about like an hour and 12 minutes or so. So it does take a pretty long time. I did change filaments though. I have a gray one, I think it's a better quality filament really. And you saw me pull up the program there, and I adjusted like a couple settings. I slowed it down a little bit and changed the layer height. And it did, I think, it gave us a smoother outcome. I really liked it comparatively to, like the head. You can kind of see, well, maybe you can't on your side. Anyways, there's like grooves on them a little bit. You can kind of see them. But the visor, I think, came out nice and smooth, and it looks pretty good. So, yeah, just comment below what you guys want to see. Maybe you guys have a, something specific you guys want to see. If you want to see me just like make actual parts and try to build something, I can make like moving parts, just print something that moves right out the bat. You don't have to like put it together. I think something like that would be pretty cool. I know there's another program out there. I think it's was it Cura, something like that. And it comes with an example model, like a pre-installed model, where I think it's like a hexagon and it actually like moves around after you print it, and it looks pretty cool. So I think some of these geometric shapes that you can move and kind of, it looks real trippy on camera. But yeah, those might be cool. I know there's a dinosaur that comes pre-installed on those, and it looks like a moving object. I know it takes all day to make, but I think that might be pretty cool for like the next one. But yeah, just let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.